be okay to bring Armand down?
Yeah, I think so. Armand looks like he's gonna pass out on us.
No, he was excited. He loved it.
He stayed the whole time. Come on down, Armand. Unmute, click the unmute button.
Yeah, it's a challenge nowadays, this unmute. It takes a genius to unmute like Zoom.
You see the unmute button? Let me click on it again. You should see it pop up. You see it, Armand? Armand is precious, you guys. I tell you, he's special.
We're holding the whole session so he can speak because like nobody can leave until he
It's hard
talks.
to wait for Armand. He's a gem.
Can you hear me?
Now we can. Yay.
Is there feedback?
Yes.
You hear in reverber?
Yes.
How do I get rid of that?
Turn your second device off.
Poor boy. How do we do that?
So you have two devices on, right? So turn off
Yeah.
the second. You don't need that other device.
Mute one. Yeah.
So mute it.
I'll kill.
You can just
There, I shut my whole phone off.
There you go.
You can do it.
Mr. Ash, I gotta tell you, I gave about 10 speeches since 16 months since I come into ONPASSIVE. And the speeches were fantastic. They're going to give me a Pulitzer Prize, I think. But what I'm going to say tonight is not going to, it's not very good.
Oh,
You
no.
should have heard the other talks. But look, I got to tell you, Mr. Ash, I am honored to be in this program, this ONPASSIVE. A couple of times I wanted to get in and talk to you, but I was just lost for words. It's like Marty said. I think he said he was in a business meeting I think, and he had a few billionaires in there, and he felt out of place. And I feel the same way when I'm listening to you guys, and especially when I'm talking. Oh, and I got to keep it 2 minutes. Oh boy. I gotta say this. I was a big Lon Chaney fan.
speak more than 2 minutes, okay? Don't rush because you waited a long time. So
Oh, no.
thanks.
Yeah, no. Take your time. We're here. We're just waiting for Charles to open the Zoom. Just in a
Thanks,
few hours.
Mr. Ash. Thank you, Lynn. But I was a big Lon Chaney. It's got nothing to do with it. But I was a big Lon Chaney fan. You know, the werewolf back in the 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
And I tell you, since I came in here, I think that's why I stayed.
You were not alive, right? Were you
No.
born in? Okay.
No, I was
yeah.
born in 56.
Okay, yeah, you scared me.
February 56. But when I came in, believe me, Francesca Horbe called me on a whim. She didn't know me. I didn't know her. She made a bad call, mistake, and I answered. She brought me in. And, you know, Francesca Horbe, Lynn, Rob, Susie McRae, there's a whole bunch of others that have really piggybacked me here. And I look back when I was 9, and I had a passion for. There was a guy in a snowbank inside an open garage, and I think he was homeless. He could have been a war vet. It was I think it was 1963. And me and my sister said, look at that. So we went to Dad, and he said, bring him home. So my dad put him up for 3 days. He had a big beard. My dad said, go upstairs, shave, take a shower, come down. We're going to feed you, eat you, everything else. And we gave him a big parcel of groceries. And after 3 days, we let him on his way. And that's where I kind of got how my heart is kind of like, and helping if I can. And but I gotta say, when I saw I was in a terrible crash, forced motorcycle crash. I think everybody probably knows now. I had a catastrophic brain injury on my motorcycle. Guy cut me off. I've been riding for 49 years, and I'm still riding a Harley, but I'm crazy. But when I saw Chris Johnson, I said right away, bang, that's Lon Chaney come back to life. And you know, when Lon Chaney started to change and started to grow beard and his face was still, Chris, you're just the same, man. I'm telling you. I love your sense of humor. You know, everybody's got a great sense of humor, and it's like we all have a bond. Where mine, I didn't even think of that word, mindset. We got the same mindset. I never heard that till I came in here, and I gotta tell you, I was a partier back in the day before I was 29, and I drank too much. I only had one or two, but then I passed an invisible line and I drank more. And eventually I got charged with impaired driving. I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't hurt my car. But you know what? An impaired driving, that's serious here in Canada. So I went to Alcoholics Anonymous. Now, it's in the back of my mind when the apples start to flow, the invisible line is there for everybody. And we're going to celebrate and we're going to party. And you know what? If you pass that invisible line with your drinking, celebrating, I haven't drank it since March 17th, 1985. I'm so dry, I'm a fire hazard, you know? And I could spit tumbleweeds the length of the 401 highway. You know, I am that dry. Don't smoke cigarettes near me. I'll go up like a cinder block. But I'm just worried about everybody in on passive. When they celebrate, they may get a little bit too, and they could get into trouble. And I just thought about it. I thought, well, maybe somehow, I don't have the technical knowledge, but somehow with on passive, if they had a program like AA, they could click into on passive and there could be some AA people helping others, because it was given to me. I didn't want to go to AA. Are you kidding? Oh man, I had a hangover like you wouldn't believe. And I got like my brother's best friends knocking on my door. Come on, we're going to AA. Your brother said you want to go. I says, yeah, not today. Call me next week. You know, when my hangover was over. But no, I went and I stuck, eh? I caught it. That's like I caught on passive when Francesca Horbe phoned me and she told me, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you make money. So like I've been retired at that point 11 years. You know, just riding my Honda Goldwing across wherever I want to go. You know, I only went on day runs because I didn't have enough money really. But you know, it's just great. I'm kind of losing my train, but I want to thank you, Mr. Ash. I've caught the vision. I understand your heart. It's the same heart that I felt when I was 9, and I continue to do that. Now, I'm not rich. Of course not. I worked at the post office. I retired when I was 54. I took Freedom 55 and I subtracted 1. And I was, you know, discriminated and harassed. And all my peers at work said, how do you handle it? Because I'm Indigenous. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I was an athlete. And I even had athlete's feet. How about that? And, you know, I got rid of that. But I can't really run no more because of that motorcycle accident. That's okay. But I'm glad I'm in on passive. And I just can't wait, because, you know, what I like to do is help others like you. I've done it. I've bought boxes of, I shouldn't be pumping myself up. I'm not. I'm just trying to say something, I guess. But I bought boxes of sleeping bags. Emergency sleeping bags, and I drove all the way to Trenton, and I stopped at the banks because they're open at nighttime about 2 a.m, and you'll see homeless people in there getting warm. So I would go in there and I'd give them fruit and vegetables and for the morning, and water and sleeping bags, and I would do that, and I enjoyed that. You know, and you guys are the first ones to know that I've done that, I believe. But I gotta thank, see, because I had a catastrophic brain injury, my brain was swollen And it showed on the MRI by 8 forensic doctors that were on the team of lawyers that were suing. The guy made a left-hand turn in front of me, and I had to force crash my bike to avoid getting my left leg hit. And the bike did a 360, and I could have hit 3 kids on the sidewalk, but I kind of like figured before my crash, this is what I need to do. I got to drop this bike. And it was my baby. I worked my whole life to get that Honda Going 20-year anniversary, and I had to drop it. It did a flip. The thing picked up, drove across the road. I'm skidding across the road. I kind of got knocked out because I hit my head, but I came up. God woke me up. He woke me up and he said, Armand, get off that bike. So when I dropped it, I kicked off the bike. I hit my head. I blacked out for a second, nanosecond, but I know I blacked out. And then the car missed my face by 1.5 feet. And I'm thinking, now that I got this brain injury, I can't drive. I used to put my bike in a motorcycle show. I had several bikes, and I had a CBX Honda.
Harley,
cylinder.
all of them?
Pardon?
The bikes, are they the same Harley or different
No,
brands?
no, I never had a Harley because my uncle was with the Hells Angels. And I never wanted to be following his trail because he wound up doing 10.5 years in jail. Kingston Pen, Millhaven, and Collins Bay. They blew his kneecap off. He tried to escape after 4 years. Him and 5 guys out of Kingston Pen. He was climbing up the exercise yard fence, and the guard tower, the guard in the tower beamed and took his kneecap clean off. So that ended his escape tactics. And but anyways, I never want to be like him because once a month for 10.5 years, my mother told my dad, we are going to prison to visit my uncle. And we did that for 126 visits in 10.5 years. And from 4 years old till 15.5, I knew, don't join the outlaws. Don't join the Hells Angels. Just get a Honda, and if you like riding, go. And that's what I did. But getting back, I want to thank Lynn and Rob because I do have, I think, a bit of attention deficit disorder. It hasn't been diagnosed. I'm not on any medication, never have been. I'm okay. Doctor says you're all right.
I have lots of it. Don't worry.
My brain will swell. It'll go back, and it's been 7 years now. But I got to tell you, if I can, when Francesca Horbe phoned me, didn't know me, for 5 years after that accident, I was like a vegetable. I wasn't athletic at
In which
all.
way? Oh, vegetable. That's a good thing. I like to be a vegetable.
Oh, sorry.
I'll be crunchy.
I lost all my motivation. But you know what? Coming into Unpassive and her spurring me on almost daily, I think.
Avocado is a vegetable or fruit?
It was, I think it was a squash. My
What
brain
about
got
potato?
squashed. Sorry, I'm a bad Canadian comic.
Oh, we love Canadians. We just had incredible 2 women ahead of you. Yeah. I'm sure there were more before.
I can't really hear you. Oh, can I put these on for a second?
Absolutely.
I'm so thrilled to talk to you, Ash, and everybody.
Anytime. I
Oh,
love talking
man.
to you. You're an
There you
incredible
are.
man.
I can hear you now. Just
Yes.
and tell me to shut up and I'll leave.
No, I didn't hear you from the beginning. You have to start all over again.
Oh, well, I'm going to be writing a book. It'll be $4.99. I'm going
That's
to, anyway.
amazing. What day in 1956 you were born?
What day in September were you born, Ash?
14.
I'm the 9th. February the 9th. Yeah.
1950. That's an incredible date. Not too many people get to have the same date.
February
You have
9th.
to be born in 1956 on the
February.
9th of September to get it, right? In Canada to be like you. Is that where you're
what?
born?
February 9th, 1956.
You're unique. Where?
That was
Were-
before the invention of fire.
Where were
Fire,
you?
fire,
No.
fire.
Where were you born? Where?
In Toronto.
I think he said February.
Yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah,
Yeah.
February
February.
or September?
No, September, I think, is your month of your
Yes.
birthday.
Yes.
And when
You
you
said
asked,
9.
I learned from you because I remember somebody came on and they wanted to know your birthday. And that's a breach of security, you said. Kind of.
Oh, it's not. I'm just a horrible human being. I just can't keep up with everybody's wishing me a birthday. I'm not gonna have time to work. That's the issue. I'm just not a good human being. That's it. I love birthdays. I love to tell people and all of that. But if I make it happen, like what just happened, thanks to the staff, it will be a career, and I will
I
never
loved
have
it.
the time.
I loved
to-
it this morning. It was a howl.
Oh, you were on the which one? Bangladesh or India?
You know what? I heard everybody last night, and I heard you come on saying it's on at 6 o'clock, and I said I'm going to get on that.
That's India. Did you see the cars and the phones?
I did. I saw them run over the balloons and all the the graffiti. What do you call it?
They're ecstatic. Yeah.
Oh,
They
you're
have a holiday for a week. Yeah, they're just living it up. That's why I'm not bugging them. Otherwise, I would be. Yeah, so I'm
I
giving
like
them a little break. Some hangovers, yeah, so let them breathe a little bit.
I like
I
the way
wish they heard you.
I like the way you hoodwinked Mohammed Kamel and the
Yeah.
other two gentlemen. One of them was I forget now. I had a photographic memory, but I lost the film in that crash. But where was I? Oh, where's my?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
You're killing me.
That was fun,
I lost my point. What was I saying?
but we got it. That's the key.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, but I want to thank you, Lynn. You've been piggybacking me because I got a hard time logging into Proton, I'll tell you. I got to learn that step. So hopefully somebody can guide me through because
Where's Francesca? Where's she now?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty much a loner.
He can support
than-
you, yeah.
Well, I'm a hard guy to deal with, really. Lynn's been
Oh, you're very
okay.
sweet. Don't say that.
Oh,
Don't
no,
be
you gotta
hard on yourself.
when I get frustrated, I kind of get irritable, restless, and discontent.
Do you
Now,
speak French?
Just enough to get my face slapped with the women. My dad was born in Montreal. My mother was born in New Brunswick, and they were heavy drinkers, till 3:30 in the morning.
Of course, they have to stay warm, yeah.
Oh yeah, but they're gone 30 years now. But they were heavy drinkers till 3:30 in the morning. So like we get a few hours sleep, and go to school, eh? But I'd be sleeping and daydreaming, looking out the birds at the window, and I left after grade 8, and that's why I say the only thing kept me from university here in Canada was high school, because I got my grade 8 diploma.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
What do you like the most about unpassive?
The heart. The ability that
Oh,
you're giving me.
You
Hang
nailed
on.
it without thinking. Did you hear that? The heart. The heart of
He's a
unpassive.
fellow Canadian, Ash, from the
He
heart.
is. He
The
is.
ability. The ability.
He is a heart. I don't know if you're getting it, but he's a
hey,
heart. I got this guy.
I'm wearing a secondhand jacket. I'm wearing shoes. I haven't bought a pair of shoes in 3 years, and I finally bought one this summer, a pair of running shoes. I hate to pay $200 for them, but I got quite a bit of money from.
Do you
the
walk
insurance.
outdoors? Do you walk?
I'm a 6-minute walk to the boardwalk here in Toronto. I'm very fortunate. I've been in the same apartment for 32 years after my divorce.
Nice.
And I keep getting taken for, well, I guess I'm pretty gullible, but yeah, it's not bad. I'm a 6-minute walk.
So you've been divorced for 33 years?
Oh, bro, yeah, 1990, I think.
And
Yeah.
you have not yes, the 32. You did not.
3 times. No, I've been with both 3 women in that time.
Oh, okay.
And the last
So-
woman,
What's your threshold? Like, when do you lose it with a woman?
oh, you got this belly, you got a football in your belly, and it's telling you something's not right. And then, you ask her a normal question because you're not living together. You're dating for 1 year, and you ask her, hey, how did your day go yesterday? And she's reluctant to say what she did. And you know what? After a year, I found out because I met her in AA. She was sober 1 year, and they say, don't date
By the way,
any-
this is not Friday Night Live anymore. This is
Oh.
late show.
It is, yeah, with Herman Hogue.
This-
And that's
This is after the dawn. This is.
Oh, you got a new show, Ash. Oh, comedy starring this guy.
I love it. I love it.
And you know what?
Okay.
She was a
Your friend's
lesbian.
on here, Armand.
Ash, she was a lesbian. I found out she was a lesbian. She wanted
Remember,
to
we
have
don't talk politics here, all right? So
Okay,
keep
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
She wanted my pension money. I'm so disillusioned now because that was 3 in a row. Hey, after my money, I don't have a lot of money. Never had a trust fund. But anyways, I'm blessed. God has been looking since I lost my eye when I was 4, vision in it. Firecracker blew up, point blank range. So since I was 4, I had post-traumatic stress. And now this accident, I got post-traumatic stress. So I'm post-traumatic stress to the yin yang. But
So do
hopefully,
you believe that Ling gave you extra time today? She was
she
extremely flexible with you.
she spends hours. I've been buying. I'm fortunate. I bought some pendings, and I'm going to buy a few more. And she's been doing all the work.
Why
I
you're
can't-
buying more? Just buy shoes. Like, why?
Because you know what? If I get a lot of apples, it's going to fill my tank quicker. And
Mm.
then every month I go in, I'm still going to give to a bless, fill my tank. And then when my tank is full, I'm going to be able to help Obless more. And there's a program, the indigenous, I'm a Métis. Somebody stole my Métis card and I can't get another one. But there's there's the Neskatanga First Nations, and there's Attawapasack. They're both up in northwest and northeastern Ontario. They got Neskatanga First Nations. They are on a boil water advisory for 20 years.
Wow. Let
And
me
they're-
ask you, you said since 1985 you didn't drink.
Oh, I March 17th, St. Patty's Day. I was coming back from a cottage. I put $5,000 down. I was just a layman. I worked hard.
But you
And-
drink something. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
come on,
water.
we're talking,
Oh.
we're family.
Look,
That's
I
it?
got A&W. Look, water,
That's it?
milk,
Coffee? No coffee?
coffee. Gotta have
Yeah.
coffee. 3
Yeah.
cups a day. Yep. You drink
All right.
coffee?
Oh yeah, I have to. I have to compensate the lack of sleep with some caffeine. I'm not
Yeah.
as much into it as I used to be, but
Mm.
I used to live in California and coffee is a religion there.
Mhm. I could see
And I
that.
used to be very religious.
Yeah, me too. But now I believe religion is man-made and spirituality is God-given. And that's what I've been. God gave me the spiritual guidance to go from being blown up when I was 4 to having I should be dead at least 3 times. But God pulled me
You
through.
got 3
got-
bonuses.
I did. And you know what? I keep thinking, why? I'm not rich. I can't help many people. And he's guided me to ONPASSIVE through and now when the apples come in, I'm going to be able to help a lot of people. But you know what? It's not to help them, it's to help me. And it is to help them, but it
You
makes
feel
me
better too.
I feel like
And
you
you
wouldn't
inspire,
believe.
like when you're talking now, I'm sure we all got some laughs and you did good. You gave us value.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Ash.
Yeah.
Hey,
And you are preaching a good message for those tech pro there. We don't know what they're doing now. You just said booze is not always a good idea, right?
we can pass an invisible line. And alcoholism is the only disease on earth that tells the person you don't have it. No, you got charged with impaired. You don't have alcoholism. Well, if you're painting every day or
Yeah.
every third day, you're a painter. If you're drinking every other day,
So what got you in drinking, mom and dad, because they were heavy drinkers?
oh yeah, we're
It was
raised
available.
we were raised in Cabbage Town, rough part town. I was only
Cabbage
4.
Town?
Yeah, Cabbage Town. It's Toronto. It's
So you
down
are
by
vegetables.
hey, Ash. What?
Cabbage is a vegetable.
Yeah, it is. It's a high potent. It's one of the highest potent vegetables that will give you gas.
Yeah, it is gas, but it gives you energy. Did you know that? Any leaf, yeah, it gives you energy.
And lots of vitamin C.
Yeah. So a lot of my family members were
I like
stevedores.
coleslaw. Yeah, why not?
Coleslaw. Oh, I love it, eh? Hey, on the falafel, you gotta have it on the falafel.
Falafel,
You ever have a falafel? They're not awful.
cabbage. No, they're
They're-
not awful. Yeah, but we don't
It's-
have any good one here.
Oh, they're great, eh? You got
So
they mix
if I go
chicken.
there, would you take me to one?
I'll take you to the best. There's a lady that came from it's called Delina's, right on Queen and Woodbine. I'll take you there. I'll tell you, you'll have
Delina, what it called?
Delina's. Delina's. She came from Ethiopia. She was in one of those camps,
Mm.
migrant camps, and she has a biography in her company there. If you look it up, but I briefly looked at it. But she brought her daughters to here, and she started a restaurant because there was no falafel place in that area. Delina's, Delina's. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was walking up from the Olympic
Toronto,
pool.
right?
Yep, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And she was walking up Woodbine from the Olympic pool, where I dove off the 10-meter, and I brought a couple of coworkers. I said, "Come on, we'll go dive off the 10-meter," and they came just to watch me commit suicide. But I was diving since I was on the farm, because we moved to the farm for a few years. When I was 12, that's when I got my first rifle. My dad says, when you're 12, you become a man and you go hunt. So that's what me and my older brother did. We go hunting, but I don't hunt anymore. I can't kill a fly. I open the window, I grab a cup, put them in there, get them out. I'm softy now, I think. But keep losing my train when I get what do you call it?
It's Delina, but with no S. It's Delina one, not plural.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and they have
Yeah.
shawarma too. Yeah, that's
They're
awesome.
good. Oh, they're the best. I've been to a lot of them, but these are good.
You just started trouble. I'm hungry.
Oh
Shouldn't do
man,
that to me. That's a torture.
I'll drive over the border if they'll let me in, but I have a driving
But
impaired
they have
charge.
nice branzino. You know that Mediterranean fish?
Oh, yeah, I've had some. They got sea bass
That's brain
too.
food. Yeah.
They got sea
Oh, it looks
bass.
amazing. I wish we have that good
Oh,
stuff here.
they're so good. I brought a couple friends there Monday, and White treated them to some falafels. Him and his wife.
Shawarma.
And we had I said they could have whatever they wanted. They got more money than me, but I've known them for since I was 17.
And cabbage. You said falafel with cabbage, right? You have to have cabbage.
Yeah, it's pickled cabbage. It's pink.
Oh, the purple one. Oh, that's insane.
Oh yeah,
yeah, purple. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
With hummus.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Hummus and tahini.
And are you talking about the turnip, like the pickled turnip, the pinkish one?
Yeah, is that turnip? I thought it was cabbage.
Turnip. No, cabbage is a leaf. You confuse me.
Oh, it looks like
Okay,
cabbage
so I
to
know
me.
which one you're talking about. Now we're connecting the dots. Okay,
Hey,
falafel doesn't go with. Yeah, you blew my mind. Like I said, this is the first time falafel with. Yeah, they have cabbage but I don't know it goes with falafel.
Yeah, their chicken shawarmas are out
We're
there.
gonna have to send Chris across the border to check. Yeah,
I would
Whoa.
hang out with Armand any
Hey,
day
when
of the week.
you guys will come to Toronto. I'm sure you're gonna come to Toronto one day.
Yes. Not
Yeah.
far from here.
I'll treat you. It'll be
Armand,
my
there's-
pleasure.
No, Armand, I would treat you because you are very fun. You're funny. I think you missed your calling. I think we should start a comedy show. I want to be your manager. I think you're just got a big heart and you're a ball
can
of
I
fun,
open
man.
for him? Can I open it for him? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a
Okay.
good opening.
You guys
Ash?
you're flattering me now.
No,
Stop
that's
it.
the truth, Armand. I'm not lying.
I've
You're a
never
funny guy.
seen
Your nose is growing.
Len given somebody unlimited stage. You must be so special to her.
I love you all. You guys are crazy.
We are somehow
in a good
yeah.
way. In a good
Every
way.
sergeant
But
needs
we're
a
gonna have to
corporal.
wrap it up because people are just gonna
Okay.
judge us, and there's some
I'm
people
sorry,
think
yeah.
in a
Oh,
bad
boy.
way.
Hey.
But it was really fun talking to you. Hopefully, we'll do it again. Maybe
Thanks, Ash.
when the tech guy's not around, so we don't feel
Yeah.
intimidated.
Thanks, Mr. Ashmafer. Hey, and what type of karate or is it taekwondo? Your son
Martial art.
Omar?
Yeah, he's gonna have black belt tomorrow. Well, if he
Wow.
passes the test. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. I'm impressed.
But the first, yeah.
I
No,
took
he's-
martial arts when I was younger too, so that's great. I'm glad for that. It sets you're setting you're a great father.
Thank you,
I
yeah.
envy people like you.
Well,
I
she
didn't
works
have one
harder
like
on them than me, definitely. I mean,
You're the
it's a teamwork. We do what we do.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
one thing. Can I say?
Eric fell asleep. Yeah, Eric.
Can I say one thing? It's my belief. I believe
Sure.
Jesus Christ is the rock I stand. Any other rock is sinking sand. And I stood on many rocks that were sinking. And then when I came into AA, I had Christian beliefs before 12, the 10 Commandments. And then when I came into AA, they don't teach you stuff like that. You got to go on your own. And I am a Christian. And I just, hey, I'm not apologizing for it, but thanks, Mr. Ash, for the time. It's an honor to talk
Thanks
to
to
you.
Lynn. I am
Thanks,
not
Lynn.
the captain here, and
Thanks, Lynn. I
it's
appreciate
Lynn
it.
and Ron show. I think we spoiled the Rob Lynn show. They had to sacrifice for you, and Eric
I owe
is
you big
holding
time.
his sleep.
Yeah. Ash, are you supposed to be somewhere right now? Because I'm getting a message from a young lady called Rupa Paul. She said, tell Ash, where is he? He's supposed to be in Kolkata right now. They have another festival going on. You know about that one?
Nobody should tell me where to go. Come on.
I'm telling you. He said, I invited Ash. Where's he at?
Did you see me like buying into it like somebody looking like no, come on.
That's pretty good.
There's one person I would respond to, which is my wife. And I'm not saying I'm afraid or anything, but she feeds me, so
The last 2 days.
well, it's my choice. Yeah, I'm just busy. No, she's incredible. Like whew, how would I do it without her? Anyway, what do you want to do, Roblin? I think you should call it a night like the tech pros.
Well, that's not how I normally roll, and I am prepared for tonight, but
Wow.
I think we may be running.
You will be a record. You're the unbreakable show. Like there's no way you blink. I've never seen Friday Night Live, Ron and Lynn ever scrubbed, like never. Even when he was not feeling good, you would. And
Len Nakamoto is a rock.
She's solid. Like they're like
Big
that's
time.
it. You
Big
go to the
time.
bank straight. Yeah. And since they started Roblin, they didn't miss a night. Like unless like you sometimes you do 1 hour earlier, I guess. Saturday or so, or every night midnight.
Did it when Papua New Guinea was at midnight, but I think
Yeah.
it's time, so now we're back to midnight every day.
7
Wow.
mornings a week.
Dedication. Yeah. Wow. That is insane.
Consistency pays off,
I think
Oh,
Richard has his
discipline.
hand up.
Discipline.
right?
That's incredible.
Hey, Lynn, I
I-
think Richard has his hand up.
I got
So,
that
Oh,
lady here
another
too.
Canadian. What's with Canada tonight?
Where's Francis? She's here too. The one that signed up Armand. She said she wanted to say
He's
something.
here?
She
Oh,
is
that's
here.
incredible. Wow.
Unmute yourself. Say something, young lady.
who?
Francis or Francesca, I
Oh,
apologize.
yeah, that's Armand's sponsor.
Yeah, she said she wants to. I got 100 texts saying, Ash, Rupa wants you. I said, you got to
There
go.
we go. There we go. Hey.
There.
Oh, wow. Armand. Gosh, what a delight to be here. And Armand, this is such a story, Ash. I called a friend to invite them to be a founder with ONPASSIVE, and I got Armand on the phone. He said, who? I said, is David there, please? He said, you've got the wrong number. There's no David here. And I said, well, isn't that too bad? Because gosh, I haven't spoken to him for a long time, and I was going to tell him something really special. Maybe you want to hear about it. And Armand goes, sure. So I mentioned ONPASSIVE, and Armand, you are amazing. He was all ears. He said, wow, that sounds really interesting. And
When was that?
This was, what was the day, Armand? May 2021.
Let me unmute him.
May 25th, 2021. And I wasn't taking any
But
calls because I was being bombarded for 3 months by telemarketers trying to sell me Bitcoin from over the lake there, over the pond.
But when you
And I
spoke, you spoke like how long before that you didn't talk?
Here's the clincher, Ash. So Armand, tell Ash what happened. This is too funny.
Oh,
My name's
yeah.
Francesca, and
Francesca, not Francesca, Chris. Okay.
Francesca. She said,
I'm an
I said,
Italian
well, I'm not
ambassador.
taking, I said, I'm not taking any calls. Are you a telemarketer? And she says, no, but I want to tell you about this. Because I was being woken up at 5 a.m. by telemarketers. And I reported it to the RCMP and another board I can't think of right now. But it eventually stopped after Francesca a few months. But
Armand, say
I'm
the
surprised I took your call.
say the Sally Ann part. Remember?
Oh, yeah. I don't really have family. And I thought, well, what I'm going to do is in my will, I got a government will, it's post office. So I'll leave any money I got to Salvation Army because they helped us when we were kids. We were so poor. There's a bad joke about that, but we were so poor. We never, at Christmas, we had a shoebox delivered by Salvation Army, and it had a pair of socks, a couple of candies, and that was the nicest gift, I'll tell you, because we never got gifts. And so I never forgot that. So like they're in my will. And you know what? Oh, bless, they're going to be getting rewarded too, Salvation Army through the and thanks, Mr. Ash. It's
So
gonna
Ash,
be
so Armand,
humongous.
who was in your phone?
And where do you live,
Francesca.
Francesca? Also
got-
Toronto?
Ash, you got to hear this. So Armand was going to say he had a name Francesca, Salvation Army in his phone. So when I phoned him,
That's
he
why
said
I
he
picked
never
up the phone.
took strange numbers because of all the harassment calls he was always getting, but he saw Francesca and he thought I was the Salvation Army.
Mm,
That's why I picked
That's how
up.
he answered the phone. And so the
Wow.
joke is now I am the Salvation Army for Mr. Houge. Oh my gosh.
Again, you're in Toronto, right? Too?
And I'm in Toronto, right, Ash,
Oh,
right.
Beautiful.
So that was
Okay.
the funny thing because Armand never took strange numbers phone calls. and I
Oh,
showed up, and he
he's
connected
tough.
it to be Salvation Army because the girl that he was dealing with had my first name. So just a humdinger.
Mm, what an irony. That's I don't
And
know.
that's
And how
God's
long
way.
later did you join, Armand? You joined like the same day? Did you
I
come
joined
in
the same
as a
day,
founder?
25th
Yeah.
of May, 2021. It's on my calendar.
Blow
And
you
then
down.
3 days later, I think it was the 28th or 27th, I bought another founder member. And hey, it's ballooned from there. And Lynn has so much patience for me because really I gotta write something down about 3 times before it kind of sticks.
Francesca, have you been to Dalina? The
No, I
falafel
haven't
place?
been. No, I haven't been there.
She's the best chicken place.
He took
She's
me to
been to the
Scared
chicken
Boy.
place.
We need to find out, is he talking about turnip or cabbage? The
This,
pink one.
this one, I don't know. I haven't experienced that.
It's
Is
it's cabbage. It's pink
it's
cabbage.
cabbage,
It's
right,
pickled
Armand?
cabbage.
Yeah,
Oh
Is it
yeah.
I think it's cabbage.
Is it?
I'm not a gambler, but I'd say yeah. I would bet the farm if I had a farm, but I'd say it's cabbage.
Ash.
If I'm wrong, Ash, I'll buy you 2 falafels. How's that? You can even take one for your back pocket.
I'm in. It was good to see you. So we're gonna go back to Richard, or did he
Yes,
give up?
let's hear from Richard.
I'm still here.
Thanks, Ash. Thanks,
Thanks, everyone. Oh, I love you,
Thanks,
Ash.
Lynn.
Well, thank
You're the
you,
best. Just the
Canada.
best.
You really
Thanks, Lon
enlightened the
Chaney.
night. Absolutely, it was like
Lon
a roller
Chaney.
coaster. Comedy,
Halloween,
intelligence, food, all of it.
on Halloween, do me a favor. Dress up as Lon Chaney with the beard bit, just
I'll do it
a
for you,
4-day
buddy.
growth would be fine.
Armand, you're the best. Oh, we so love you. You're the best. Thank you so much, Ash, for letting me speak. That was really special.
Absolutely.
Great to have
Thank you.
Armand with ONPASSIVE. He's such a dear heart and has such a generous heart.
I agree with Robin. Yeah, the Canadian are definitely lovely.
Funny guy, man. Funny guy. You got some engineer that says he worked with you too. Ash, I don't know where these people get my number, but Hiroshima ready?
On the bathroom wall.
No idea. All right, Lynn, what do you think?
Richard, go ahead.
I love all of you from the bottom of my heart. Number one, thank you, Lynn and Rob, for giving your show coming on here. Is very, very enjoyable. Number two is I want to tell you, Ash, not only did you found ONPASSIVE, you also founded a big, big family on this earth that have finally let go of that love from their God-given heart. And we are one of the biggest, most loving family on earth. So you also founded that. I heard you the first time I spoke with you. I felt your heart from that day on, and I'm still feeling your heart. And we will correct that corruption. And I guarantee you, Ash, you're never, never going to want to see me. Because when I get up to you, you better be ready for one hell of a hug
I'm gonna
and some
prepare my
kisses on
cheeks.
both cheeks. I'm a Frenchman. I kiss on the cheeks.
We do
Love
the
you,
same.
Ash.
Love you. We're
Big
family.
hugs. And I love you. And you say, I want you to tell your wife and your 2 sons that I love them too. And I thank them a million times for letting you be with us.
Thank you. Yeah, they are 100%
Kisses and
supportive.
hugs to you
Thank
and
you.
your family.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We'll see you.
Right. I think at this point, we're going to wrap up. We've been here 6 hours. I think that's pretty good for a
Let me
webinar.
see. We're gonna have to verify that, Lynn. Okay, we're gonna go to YouTube,
Started at 8. and we
and well, we're gonna go by the book.
It's
And
a great time, I think. think, look, we still have 648 people here. So obviously, our content is of value to them, I would say. It's all about value, even with webinars, right?
So it says started streaming 5 hours ago. I guess in 10 minutes or so it will flip to 6.
Exactly.
So let's not get to 6. We can keep it 5.
Okay. So I think maybe since it's 2, maybe we won't do Roblin live. Do you want to do it?
We're going to take a break tonight. Won't happen again.
I guess, for the record, my opinion, even if you go there for 10 minutes, but that would be, you would never break the record. Yeah,
Okay,
even if you go there for 10 minutes, say hello, announcement, or just a few hellos,
not break
but
our,
not 30 minutes.
No.
Try to
Remember,
do
Rob, you're only a corporal. She's a sergeant.
because we don't want to be the breakers to your commitment.
okay.
Yeah,
I
and
have
that
my
wouldn't feel
notes,
good.
but I'll throw them out the window.
Yes, lots of
I'm gonna
notes.
be there, okay? I will
No.
watch on YouTube, okay, obviously. And we'll see you in the morning, just in a
Okay.
few hours. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch, we're gonna have to see how many hours they stay alive, the Nigerian event with the
I
Chaz.
can run a coffee over to you if you need it.
I would love to. I do have all the machines here, but thank you for that. No, I'm gonna wrap up a few things, and hopefully it will be my lucky night for a couple of hours.
Okay.
That's
Is
a
it
good life.
Thank you for coming, Ash.
Can I do a quick thank you? You can go if you need to go, Ash.
No,
Just-
take your time. I'm here. No rush. Yeah.
This the engineer guy that's ready? He says he
Uh,
worked for you.
Marty DeGarmo, he just left, but he was here the whole time. you
Not
guys.
about. Yeah.
So Marty was here, and then to thank you for opening up the webinar. Marty and I need to get together with you, Mr. Mufara, so that I can get access to the corporate account. So he doesn't have to show up. I can show up, and he doesn't have to show up. But we have to meet with you. So we're going to try to see if we can make that happen. That would save Marty a lot of effort and time. That's our goal. Want to also thank my co-host here, Ron Hulbert. Awesome job. I had fun with you tonight, and I love you to pieces. Thank you to our chat guardians headed by John Barilla, and John Barilla is here, and he's going to say a few words of thanks to his crew real quick.
Oh, yes. Very quickly want to thank the folks that helped me so much tonight, and we're still at it. Okay, we have NK Kaylee, Yin Yang 444, Casey Zevenbergen, Kushal Pagoo, Raphael Saint Germain, Jean Oliva, Lisa Truach, Mera Listra Tuach, Merakino, Bruce Gerstein, Roy Davies, Yakaya Kadem, Rob Gorman, and Dave Brozowski, and Willie Wonky. Thank you, folks. And that's all I'm saying. I'm done.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
an army. Wow.
you. Accumulated
Come and
a-
try us.
I give him credit, man. Good
We
job.
are protected.
Right. And want to thank our speakers who stayed with us. Daryl Cook. We have Jeffrey. I think he had to leave, right? And there was Mike Ellis, who also had to leave, but he was here quite a few hours with us. Who am I missing? Marty
Marty.
spoke. I think that's it for the speakers.
How about Chris Johnson?
Didn't I say Chris already?
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
okay, Chris,
He's
I'm
looking
sorry.
up.
Okay, I thank you. Thank you for having me, guys.
Chris,
He's easy to miss, right?
Best
Yeah.
Friday Night
Look at the
Live
odds on that.
yeah. Want to thank June Buckingham and Myra Aquino. They made our lovely graphics. We'll step to the side real fast so you can enjoy the beauty of the graphics. Gorgeous, huh?
Beautiful.
Thank them. So you guys, you two can unmute. You guys are co-hosts, so you can unmute if you want to say a few quick words. June and Myra. Quick.
Hi, thank you. A great webinar. Great Friday Night Live. It's been, oh my gosh, taking my
It's
breath away.
Friday
Thank
night
you.
late show.
Oh, yes, it was. It was good. Good night, y'all. I got an early morning.
Good night.
All you do, and here's Myra.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I just it's just an honor, a pleasure, an honor, a joy, so much love in my heart to be able to speak for the first time and say hello to Mr. Mufara. That's all I can say. I'm too excited and too emotional. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Gracias, no problem. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Thank you to people who stayed. I mean, I'm sure quite a few of you who stayed since 8 this evening, 9 to 11, 12. And again, I'm saying it's almost 6 hours. So thank you for your faithfulness and loyalty. And we're under 6 hours. Oh, we have 1 minute more to 6 hours. So we're going to say
Good night,
bye.
good night, good night. See you, see you, see you. Let's go. Roblin.
Roblin Live,
We'll go
coming
to-
to you soon.
We'll go to the gallery and everybody can say bye. All right? Everybody wave bye to each other. I'll unmute everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
That's everyone.
I'm Narsimha Reddy from India.
Kojak.
Loves
Loves you, baby.
I'm Narsimha
Loves
Reddy from
ya.
India, working as a software engineer.
Hi, Dr. Benny. Now,
Hi,
Chris.
Ash.
Ginger.
Hi. Hi, June.
Dream.
Narsimha Reddy from India, working as a software engineer.
Huh?